Picture this. You roll out of bed in the morning, take a big yawn, and instinctively stretch your arms overhead. That simple stretch feels amazing, right? But here's the surprising truth. Most Americans stop stretching after that. In fact, surveys show that over 70% of adults in the US don't stretch regularly, even though experts agree it's one of the most underrated habits for long-term health. And the result? More aches, stiffer joints, and injuries that could have been prevented. So today, we're diving into the question, why does stretching matter so much? And how can it change your life if you actually make it a habit? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know the science of how stretching improves your body, the biggest myths people believe about flexibility, and most importantly, how to stretch smart without spending hours on the mat. Why stretching is more important than you think. Let's start with the big picture. We live in a culture that glorifies being busy. Many Americans spend 8, 10, even 12 hours a day sitting, whether that's at a desk, behind the wheel, or lounging on the couch after work. And sitting comes with a cost: tight hips, rounded shoulders, and stiff lower backs. Think about this. Your body is like a rubber band. If you keep it stretched and active, it stays springy and resilient. But if you leave it unused, it gets brittle and snaps under pressure. That's what happens to our muscles and joints when we're done. It moves them through their full range of motion. Stretching isn't just about becoming flexible enough to touch your toes. It's about keeping your body mobile, pain-free, and ready to handle daily life. From bending over to tie your shoes to reaching for a heavy box on a high shelf, stretching gives your body the freedom to move without injury. The science behind stretching. So what's actually happening inside your body when you stretch? When you hold a stretch, you're not just pulling on your muscles. You're also lengthening connective tissues like tendons and fascia. Over time, this signals your nervous system to relax, allowing you to move further and more comfortably. But here's the kicker. Stretching also increases blood flow to your muscles. That means more oxygen, more nutrients, and faster recovery. If you've ever noticed how good it feels to stretch after a workout, that's because your body is literally delivering fuel to repair and rebuild muscle. And get this, studies show that people who stretch regularly have a lower risk of injury and even better posture. Some research even suggests stretching may reduce stress by lowering cortisol, the stress hormone. That's why yoga, which combines stretching with mindful breathing, leaves people feeling both calmer and looser. So stretching isn't just physical, it's also mental. It's a way to press reset on your body and your mood. Common myths about stretching. Now let's clear up some confusion. 1. Stretching before exercise prevents injuries. This is one of the most common misconceptions. Static stretching, where you hold a pose for 20 to 30 seconds, doesn't it actually reduce your risk of injury if you do it before a workout? In fact, it can temporarily weaken your muscles. That's why athletes today warm up with dynamic movements, like leg swings or arm circles, instead of long static holds. 2. Only flexible people need to stretch. Not true. Stretching isn't about becoming a gymnast or doing the splits. It's about maintaining your current mobility so you can keep doing the things you love, whether that's gardening, golfing, or playing with your grandkids. 3. Stretching takes too much time. Here's the good news. You don't need an hour-long yoga class. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. A few stretches before bed, or even while watching TV, can add up to healthier joints and less stiffness. The everyday benefits of stretching. So why should the average American care about stretching? Let's bring it closer to home. For desk workers, stretching counteracts tech neck and rounded shoulders from staring at screens all day. For parents, stretching your back and hips can make carrying kids or bending down to clean up toys much easier. For athletes and weekend warriors, stretching improves performance and reduces soreness after workouts. For older adults, stretching helps maintain balance and prevent falls, one of the leading causes of injury in seniors. And here's something powerful. Stretching actually teaches your body awareness. You start to notice where you're tight, where you're weak, and what movements feel restricted. It's like having a daily conversation with your body. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you really noticed how your shoulders or hips felt? Most of us don't pay attention until pain shows up. Stretching is your chance to check in before problems become serious. How to stretch smarter. Practical tips. Okay, so you're convinced. Stretching matters. But how do you actually do it right? Let's keep it simple. Tip number 1. Stretch when your body is warm. Stretching cold muscles is like trying to stretch frozen taffy. It doesn't work well. Do a few minutes of light movement first. Walking, jogging in place, or some dynamic arm and leg swings. Tip number 2. Hold each stretch for 20-30 seconds. That's the sweet spot for your muscles to relax. No need to push into pain. Just go until you feel gentle tension. Tip number 3. Breathe deeply. Your breath is your secret weapon. When you exhale, your body naturally relaxes, letting you go deeper into the stretch. Tip number 4. Focus on the tight spots. For most Americans, that's the hamstrings, hip flexors, chest, and shoulders. These areas get tight from sitting and slouching. Tip number 5. Consistency beats intensity. Stretching once a week won't do much, but a little bit every day, even just 5 minutes, will transform how your body feels. Here's a quick daily routine you can try tonight. Neck rolls, gentle, slow circles. Shoulder, stretch across your chest. Chest opener against a wall. Hamstring stretch while sitting on the floor. Hip flexor stretch with one knee on the ground. Calf stretch against a wall. Do each for 20 to 30 seconds, and you'll feel the difference immediately. Stretching and stress relief. Let's not forget the mental side. In today's fast-paced American lifestyle, stress is everywhere. Work deadlines, family responsibilities, and even just the news cycle. Stretching offers a rare pause button. Think of it like this. Every time you stretch, you're giving yourself permission to slow down. You're sending a signal to your nervous system that it's safe to relax. That's why so many people describe stretching as therapy for the body. If you've ever had a long, stressful day and felt tension in your shoulders or lower back, try a 10-minute stretch routine before bed. Not only will you sleep better, but you'll wake up with less stiffness in the morning. Stretching across ages. One of the most beautiful things about stretching is that it's universal. Kids and teens. Stretching supports growing muscles and helps prevent injuries from sports. Adults in their 30s, 50s. Stretching combats the natural loss of flexibility that begins as early as your 30s. Older adults. Stretching preserves independence. Being able to reach, bend, and twist comfortably means you can keep living life on your own terms. No matter your age, stretching is one of the few habits that pays dividends across a lifetime. So, let's bring it all together. Stretching isn't just for athletes, dancers, or yoga lovers. It's for anyone who wants to move better, feel less pain, and live a healthier, more active life. Remember these takeaways. Stretching improves mobility, blood flow, and recovery. It doesn't take much time. Just a few minutes a day can change how your body feels. And it's not about being flexible, it's about being functional. So here's my challenge to you. Tonight, before you head to bed, spend just 5 minutes stretching. Notice how your body feels afterward. Then ask yourself, what if I did this every day? If this video helped you understand why stretching matters, do me a favor, hit that like button. It really helps spread the word. Subscribe to the channel for more science-based health tips. And share this with a friend who's always complaining about stiff muscles or back pain. They'll thank you later. Because at the end of the day, stretching isn't just about touching your toes. It's about touching your future. One that's healthier, stronger, and more flexible than ever.